Sarah with Obadiah's, and today I am going to do some temperature readings for you guys on the Drolet Legend III wood stove. So right now this is actually just a kindling fire. I'm going to say that the stove has been burning for like 15 minutes and that's about it. So the stove does heat up pretty quickly. I can already feel it producing heat. So I'm just gonna give you guys some temperature readings. Again, I'm doing my first burn right now. So I'm breaking the stove in slowly. So this first temperature reading of like 15 minutes might not be accurate if there was more wood in the stove because this wasn't your first burn. But I'm just gonna show you how hot the stove can get within approximately 15 minutes with kindling. So yeah, the center of the stove here is already reading 294 degrees. Very front corner is about 166. Back corner here is 225. Top of the side panel is reading 140. Wow. Bottom of the side panel is reading 80 degrees. Glass temperature is at 375. Top side panel over here is, wow, 175 inside the air hole. At the bottom, 78 degrees. So these are our first initial temperature readings. I am about hour and a half into my total overall burn. So I'm in my medium burn right now, and I want to update you guys with some temperature readings. Center of the stove is like 410 degrees. Back of the stove here is 359. Front of the stove is about 320. 280 on the back over here. 300 in the front right corner. Side of the stove. This is inside the air hole, inside the convection. 320 degrees. The upper part of the panel is about 200 degrees, so that's effectively that airspace that cools it down. The bottom of the panel is 92 degrees. On the right hand side, inside the convection air hole, 229. Outside of it is 172. Bottom of the panel's 88. Center panel is about 98 degrees. So these are going to be our medium burn temperature readings. I am 3.5 hours, maybe a little more, 3 hours 45 into my overall burning the stove in process, and the stove is burning really hot right now. So I'm gonna update you guys with some temperature readings. Center of the stove, whoa. 780 degrees. Front corner, 490 degrees. On the right hand side, same 490 on the left. Back of the stove here is about 640. 550 on that side. This convects a lot of heat coming out. This heat shield with the slanted back really pushes the heat out of here. So when I check the air temperature there, what's our hot air coming out? It's not really a great reading. It's hot. 389 degrees is what the air's reading, being pushed off that heat shield. Side panels inside the air convection holes are 567 degrees. Center panel, 200 degrees. Bottom panel, 149 degrees. Right hand side of the stove, inside the convection air hole, 510 degrees. Top of the panel, 480. Center panel, 220. Bottom panel, 142. So these are my hot hot burn temperature readings. I hope that you guys find these temperature videos helpful. I get a lot of questions of like, well, how hot is the top of the stove, the side, etc. So I really want to show you guys every angle of the product before you make the purchase. I do understand that these are a large purchase to make online, so I want to give you guys as much information as possible. Thank you guys again for your loyal support and for continuing to watch my videos. Don't forget, give me that thumbs up, click the subscribe button in the corner of the channel. God bless, have a wonderful day.